Katata Tiago Kakali Gabadon 4-star safety rating. Miet Tiago, Bachangan Galikawan Jongpi, Miet Tiago, Nakabanta Jinshangan Kalongi Jongpi, one Chaka Frank Motors Halat Korban Test Drive Menta.
The all-new Tiago. It's seriously fun.
Umentri rangba kajalau Conrad ke sangma mentakasi ulapan pau ya kejing songkya halo kejing betha jong deputy commissioner ke East Khasi Hills ban Khang Dukan no apo shipo beji min Miet reha ko joko por ulaong bagadei kejing start Khubor district ha kejing bishar jongkai ha kejing Dukan ha kata ka por ban pinjeri ya kene ka kendon ulong ba kejing Khang Dukan slem ne play Kloi kamdon jinge dei AA bat kejing bo thong jong ko sarkar jala ban pai ka kam khai pateng cha ka shipo $1 billion ula Khubor baka kam jungo kai kan kata laradon ki jingja ki bakta ya kasokasan pat kum gani ka juja keleng ki perthai pat ka badon kam kalong baka sarkar kan pengor bha ya kum gini ki jingja.
It's not that shops opening after 10 o'clock will ensure a 10 billion economy. It's not the right way to look at it. You'll have to understand how economy works to be able to understand how we reach 10 billion. So these two incidents and these two goals or these two actions are not necessarily equally correlated. Yes, it's a matter of concern and definitely we'll look into it. But just by ensuring that our shops are open for after 10 will ensure a $10 billion economy is, I don't think, the correct way to look at it. And if by opening more than 10 o'clock a shop, we would reach $10 billion economy, then I would allow the shops to be open till 3 o'clock also. But it doesn't work that way. So that analogy is completely wrong and incorrect. And there's more details to how a $10 billion economy goes. Economy is dependent on government spending, is on the investments made by private sector, on a different kind of consumption that takes place. So there are many factors that are there, and all those other factors are very important. But having said that, of course, this issue of this 10 o'clock thing is a concern, and the administration, in its wisdom at that point in time, had seen all the situation that occurred, and they decided. And now government has asked, we have been asked, and we are going to call a meeting. I am told, I have not been able to go to the office because I came straight for this conference. The Deputy CM will be taking a meeting today. So we'll wait for the outcome of that meeting. But of course, we will examine the entire aspect and see how we could balance the whole thing out. But law and order is important, and we cannot compromise on that.
Such a law and order issue.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Tourism area is affected by incidents like these, by different kind of other social events, by bans being called, by other kind of strikes being done. So everything affects the tourism sector. There's no doubt about it. And in the past also, whenever there were bans, they were called, by organizations. We've seen that it has affected. So it happens, and it doesn't happen just for us. It happens across the world. Today in France, they're facing problem. There is shops being looted out there. There are law and order situations, incidents. So it's a part of society, part of what happens. Shouldn't happen. I'm not saying that it is compulsory to happen. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen. So it's not something out of the blue. So what is important for us from a government and administration point of view is to immediately bring things to calm, not allow this situation to escalate, and make sure that there's enough steps taken to maintain the law and order in the future. So we have to handle situations as they come. But that is part and parcel, as I said, of governance and of administration.
Aba penrem jor ya kejing cha herthma jong ka menteri sarkar ka Dr. M. Prin Lingdo hayeng sa jong ka dangshen menteri rang ba ulong bagani kejing ja ka long ka pasngausi bat kam dei banja bat ki badon kti kin cha panchitam kat kum ka an.
Yes, of course, it's a matter of concern, and these kind of incidents are unfortunate. It should not have happened, and strict action will be taken against those who have done this kind of attacks, especially on a legislature in their house, going into their house and throwing stones. And it's not just about a legislature. This kind of incident should not happen to anybody. So therefore, whoever's involved in these kind of things, be it in a legislature's house, be in a common citizen's house, it is a duty of the police and the administration and the government to take necessary action, and be sure of necessary action to be taken. And also in the future, also we have to do different aspects. We'll be going into different aspects. We're having a review today on this issue, and whatever steps to be taken to ensure that these kind of activities and incidents don't happen in the future, we'll be deciding on that.